I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Today's game marks the continuation of Houston. Road schedule.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
Yeah, it's a game both teams get up for, regardless of recent records.
Here's Walker. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
KD can't get it to go. We're about 1 minute into the first. Pass to Barnes. There's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Durant. Now Şengün. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A., he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
He just pops up and puts it in. Wembanyama really is that tall.
Pass to Eason. The three from KD. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Wembanyama. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Houston Rockets. They trail by one. And then Durant with the dunk.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running.
The kick out to Walker. Down low. Harper. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Brunson. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
And the foul on Tari Eason. That is his first foul of the game. 1:32 left in the first quarter. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Launches a three. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama outside to the inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
There's no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Outside Durant. Eason, the screen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Harrison Barnes picks one up. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Now, here's Fox. He has yet to score. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Here's Brunson. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. San Antonio leading. Pass to Barnes. Here's the 3. Eason grabs the board. To the middle. Here's KD. Misses from short range. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs.
Houston 14.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
The Rockets trail. Here's Fleming. Pass to Okogie. Here's Fleming. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And we know Fox can score, but they're showing how capable a passer he is as well.
Green. Bucket is good.
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
To the paint. Here's Fox. That's in there. Jackson with the assist.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. The Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Kevin, back to you.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. To the left wing. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Hits the three-point bomb. And now an 8-point San Antonio lead. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Picked by Finney-Smith to the middle. Here's Fleming. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Outside, Green. He trains the quick shot. And now just a 3-point Spurs lead.
Oh, showing off the athleticism. Green's eyes light up when he's on the break. Easy to see why. Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The kick out to Dumars. Picked by Finney-Smith. Here's Okogie. Still without a basket.
Yeah, you need to know where Wemby is. If he's anywhere close to the rim, it's really tough to score.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. That three off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Outside, Green. The baseline, Jay. The shot off that time. Spurs leading by 5. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Brunson surveying the D. And here's KD for 3. And that one is off. It's stolen by Eason. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Now, Brunson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And Brunson, a very physical player. Someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
He's showing the hops there. Harper can get up with the best of them.
Here's Brunson barreling in. Eason with it. Nothing on the board. 5 on the clock. Here's KD. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And that bucket by KD is why he is so lethal. Durant can straight up save possession.
Eason's shot is good.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Parker outside. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pass to Şengün. KD looking around. Eason, the screen. In the corner, Şengün with it. Oh, good with the triple.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
get used to seeing that out of Harper. He's going to pile up the assists over the years.
A nice shot by Katie.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And Sengun got himself in great position, used that length to deny him at the rim.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Rockets trailed by 4. And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
Inside, here's Wembanyama. Misses in close. Over in the corner, Green. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. There's 1:38 left to play here in the third. Stolen by Dumars. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back over to you guys.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Down low. Rebound by Okogie.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Pass to Fleming. Now here's Green. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And here is Hachimura. He has 6. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Well, this is why Wembanyama is such a nightmare. The size, the speed, the touch, he has it all working.
Back to Green. The kick out to Dumars. Here's Fleming. Another miss by Houston. Arthur in the corner. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Hachimura. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's San Antonio up by 4. And
Houston, 40.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Spurs leading by 4. Johnson outside. And it's Hachimura in the corner. No good on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
That one falls.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his, this guy is just so unreal.
Outside, Fox. Over in the corner, Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Wembanyama. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Durant. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Durant's got the lead up to 1 now for the Rockets. It's Fox with the drive. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Outside, KD. The powerful flush by Durant. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Pass to Barnes.
Timeout.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. And the three misses. Rockets leading by 3.
But when you need a bucket, he's your guy.
From deep. Up again. Barnes outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game. Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the club.
Outside Durant. A deep 3. And good. From way outside, it's in.
Crushing blow to the whole strike. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly getting that three-pointer.
A big moment for the big man. Wembanyama stepping up in a huge way.
Here's Durant. Takes the 3. Fox with the rebound. 1:22 left to play here in the fourth. Barnes outside. And Wembanyama does not go in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Durant fires from 15 feet away. It's good.
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot.
Şengün with the rebound.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Rips it down with 2 hands.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
It drops.
Well, that's the leadership and clutch instinct they always want to see from Wembanyama.
Kevin Durant, and down goes the 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.